How's everyone today? I'm here with my New Japan Pro Wrestling G1 Climax 26 final or day 19 review. Of course, the show took place very early this morning. Well, technically for me, it took place very late last night because I actually started at 11 p.m. on Saturday for me and went into Sunday morning. But beside the point, it started very late or very early, whichever way you want to look at it. Overall, I thought the show was a pretty damn good show. It was very solid. I feel like there's a lot of things though that are pretty forgettable and just, you know, it's good, but it's not like you're not going to remember. I think the two major things to take from this show were, of course, the finals of the G1 Climax, and of course, the 8-man tag with the New Japan versus Pro Wrestling Noah talent. I think those are the two major things everyone needs to check out with this show. But everything else, you know, is fine. Don't get me wrong, but it's just nothing's really that spectacular besides the two things I just named. That's just my opinion. So great show. Two definitely great things to look out for, but everything else was pretty much solid for the most part, I thought. So definitely a great show here, and a pretty strong way, in my opinion, to close out the G1 Climax tournament. So it was a good show. We go into it. Opening match was Jushin Thunder Liger and Tiger Mask versus Taguchi and David Finlay. I've never been a huge fan of Taguchi. David Finlay, you know, he's pretty... I don't want to say pretty new, but he's just now getting booked for New Japan shows. He's one of the young lions, and now he's, you know, getting on the shows regularly, it seems like, or still trying to put him out there. And I thought he had a really good showing in this match. I think all four men had a pretty good showing. You know, it was a short match, but it was a solid opener. About a 5-minute sprint from all men. Got all their stuff in for the most part. And a very solid opener. Tiger Mask pinned Dave Finlay with the Tiger Driver to pick up the victory for him and Jushin Thunder Liger. So very solid opener. Like I said, I think everyone looked good, especially Dave Finlay. He had a really good showing in this match and had a really nice exchange with Tiger Mask and Liger. So good solid opener. From there on we go to YOSHI-HASHI and Captain New Japan versus Gedo and Jado. Garbage match here, to be perfectly honest. Just nothing here. YOSHI-HASHI and his Triple H impersonation or gimmick is just absolutely terrible. He threw out the worst spinebuster I think I've ever seen in my entire life in this match. And just, you know, just a throwaway match. Jado got the victory. Submitted Captain New Japan to get the win. So, yeah, just a throwaway match there. And then we had Makabe and Honma versus taking on Ishii and YOSHI-HASHI. This match was great. This was a lot of fun. Makabe and Ishii had a great this slugfest in this match, beating the shit out of each other. Really reminded me of their feud for the Never Openweight Championship. So I love seeing them go at it. Honma had a nice showing. He had, of course, had a broken rib, and he had a really nice spot where he ripped the tape off, and just the crowd got fired up for it. YOSHI-HASHI was kind of the underdog in this match, and he actually busted out a really nice spot, very nice dive, which made Kevin Kelly on the air say holy shit. So you know it was good when you have commentators cussing unintentionally like that. So this is a very fun tag team match, great action from, you know, all four men, nice exchanges. Honma took the pinfall when, of course, we exposed the ribs when we took the tape off, and that kind of seized the opportunity for Makabe and or not Makabe, sorry, Ishii and YOSHI-HASHI to take advantage of that exposed ribs now, and YOSHI-HASHI and the pinning Honma with the karma. So very fun tag team match there. I really enjoyed that. And then we go to the 8-man tag team match of Team New Japan versus Team Pro Wrestling Noah. Team Pro Wrestling Noah just getting booed out of the building, getting the Roman Reigns like treatment, just getting booed. No one liked them. And then of course Team New Japan came out. And this was a very fun match. This is great. This is this angle is just starting from what I know, and it's off to a hot start. I had some really good action, especially with Shibata. Shibata was the MVP of this match. He was just incredible. He made this match, in my opinion. The exchange between him and Shiozaki with the chops, just, you know, Shiozaki was just chopping Shibata, and Shibata was like, "Is that it?" Like, he wasn't selling it, and they just had a slugfest against each other. And Shibata gave Nakajima the most fucking violent headbutt I've ever seen. He grabs him, headbutts him at a huge thud, and cuts himself over. And the image of Shibata looking with the blood pouring down his face was unreal. It was a fantastic moment right there. That was definitely a must-see moment in the match. But yeah, definitely Shibata was the MVP of this match. Him and the Pro Wrestling Noah talent going at it was just like superb. Great storytelling. Just, you can tell Shibata just wanted to beat shit out of all of them, which was just great in my opinion. Nakajima got the victory for Pro Wrestling Noah though. We hit the brainbuster and got the victory for the team. And after the match, Shibata was just not having it. Shibata just running and just fucking beating the shit out of everyone in Pro Wrestling Noah. And just a great brawl ensued after the match. And just Shibata standing on the turnbuckle, just, you know, looking over the ring, saying like, you know, let's go, let's do this. Just, it was just awesome. Shibata's fucking awesome. If you don't like Shibata, then something's fucking wrong with you, because he's awesome. But definitely a fantastic 8-man tag team there. Like I said, Shibata, if they do a storyline where Shibata just beats the shit out of all the Pro Wrestling Noah talent, at least a 4 in this match, I had no problem with that. But we need to see a singles match between Nakajima, yes, and Shibata. So that should be a hell of a singles match if they do that eventually. So that should be awesome. But yeah, awesome 8-man tag team match there. From there, I'm going to go to the IWGP Tag Team Championship match, the Briscoes versus Hangman Page and Yujiro Takahashi. The Briscoes tried real hard, and so did Adam Page, or Hangman Page, I should say, but Takahashi is just garbage. I've never liked him. I think he's garbage. He didn't do anything. It was pretty much Page versus the Briscoes, and they tried, but the crowd did not care for any of them, to be perfectly honest, besides Takahashi, I think. So the crowd wasn't reacting, and it just wasn't a very good match overall. But like I said, Page and the Briscoes definitely tried to put on a really good match, but it just was not working. Briscoes retained with the Doomsday Device on a Page, so yeah, it's just unfortunate the crowd didn't care for it. From there, we go to the ROH World Championship match, Jay Lethal versus Kojima. Another match where it was good, but just, Jay Lethal, the crowd wasn't really reacting to him as well, so the crowd was, behind Kojima. But it was just, he had some rest holds, and just wasn't a lot going on in this match. Jay Lethal, of course, doing his signature Topia dives. However pronounce it, I'm sorry, butchering it. Onto the outside, but it got stopped in the third one by Kojima. And just, the crowd was popping for Kojima, doing some Tenzan spots. Like doing the any kind of vice and just throwing his signature stuff in. So the crowd was reacting to that, which was good. But at the end, Jay Lethal took advantage, distracted the ref, kicked Kojima right in the crotch, right in his balls, and hit lethal injection to retain the ROH World Championship. So it was a good match, but nothing just, must see by any means from that match. From there, we're going to another 8-man tag team match, which was Michael Elgin, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Kushida, and Juice Robinson taking on Tetsuya Naito, Sanada, Evil, and Bushi of Los Ingobernables. I can't pronounce it. I've heard their name several times, but I can never pronounce it. I know it stands for the Ungovernables, but let's just call them Los for now. And this was a fun 8-man tag as well. I think definitely Michael Elgin and his involvement with Los was really good. They had some good interaction, some nice big man moves from Big Mike. From doing on them, like you do the curls with someone on the shoulders in a fireman's carry, and just him doing the curls with someone else. So I thought Big Mike's definitely getting his stuff in. Some great work from Los when they would just attack someone like a rabid wolves. They'd corner one guy and just all beat him down. I thought that was great tag work from them. And it was just a fun tag team match here. Juice Robinson was trying to get his stuff in at the end, and the crowd just was not reacting to him, unfortunately. He's another young lion working his way up on there. But, he looked good, though. I thought he looked good. Tanahashi and Kushida, they weren't really in the match all that long, but Tanahashi had a little moment with Naito, and Naito at the end with Elgin was great after the match, after Evil pinned Juice Robinson with the STO, Naito just being the great heel that he is, just mocking Elgin and kicking him off the apron as long as the titles. I thought that was awesome. So I'm down with Naito and Elgin for the Intercontinental title in the future. That should be a good match. But yeah, a fun 8-man tag there. And then we go to a 6-man tag team match with Okada, Marufuji, and Toru Yano versus the Bullet Club. Just a filler match. Excuse me, you didn't really get much out of it. You had Yano and the Bullet Club doing some comedy for majority of the match, and Marufuji was getting some stuff in, and then Okada got the tag at the very end to pick the victory with the Rainmaker onto Tonga. So nothing really happened there, nothing really worthy of mentioning. Like I said, just some comedy stuff from Yano and the Bullet Club. The Bullet Club playing homage to their fellow Bullet Club members Anderson and Gallows when they took Yano and pretty much gave him the, pulled him through the ring post-itis, as Gallows and Anderson would say, to Toru Yano. So that was a nice little thing that they did to pay, not true, but, because Anderson and Gallows did it on WWE, so I guess they figured they'd do it too. But yeah, nothing really newsworthy. Like I said, Okada got the victory with the Rainmaker. After the match, him and Balak Fale got to it, and pretty much Okada challenged Fale. And then, of course, Okada turned around, challenged Marufuji for the title, because, of course, Marufuji pinned Okada in the G1 Climax tournament. So he challenged them. I'm pretty sure accepted, because I don't understand Japanese. And they had a nice little moment after the match, and, I thought it was a really good after-match segment with those two. So, yeah, looking forward to Marufuji and Okada, the rematch with the title, probably at Pro Wrestling, King of Pro Wrestling this year, so that should be a really good show, so looking forward to that. And yeah, like I said, filler tag match, but really good aftermatch segment. And then we go to the main event, the G1 Climax Finals. Of course, Hirooki Goto taking on Kenny Omega. fucking awesome match here. This is a must-see match from anyone. Just the storytelling, the emotion, it was just awesome. Of course, Kenny Omega coming in, the crowd was mildly behind Kenny at first, and then the momentum started shifting to Goto during the match because Kenny Omega is just that great of a heel. So it started going to him and go back to Kenny Omega and go back to Goto. Just very good storytelling from both men. Of course, Kenny had an injured knee going into it, and it wasn't selling it at first, but of course, once the injury got exposed pretty bad, Goto started working on that knee. I thought that was great storytelling, especially when Kenny Omega started having his comeback, kind of pretty much knocking sense back in that knee and utilizing it once again. Just so many near falls towards the end of it as well. And the match started off pretty slow and rocky, but definitely picked up to a fucking classic match. Amazing spot with Omega, or Goto having the sleeper hold on Omega. Omega went on the top rope and just did a backdrop. And he landed pretty much shoulders first and just bent his own body in half. So that was an awesome spot there. And it's the near falls at the end, just the edge of the seat. I mean, I thought a few times going into it, I figured Kenny Omega would win, and there's times during the match I'm like, okay, Goto's gonna win because the near falls were that suspenseful, and I absolutely love them. Kenny Omega playing homage to his former Bullet Club member brothers like Prince Devitt, hit the Bloody Sunday, and then followed by the Styles Clash from AJ Styles. He even hit, maybe he's not part of the Bullet Club, but he even hit the Golden Star Powerbomb in honor of Kota Ibushi, one of his best friends. So I thought Kenny Omega was just busting it out and had a performance of a lifetime here. And Kenny Omega just looked like a star. And he became a star because he hit the One-Winged Angel onto Goto for the 1-2-3. And Kenny Omega is your G1 Climax 26 winner. The first ever gauging to win the G1 Climax, which is just a historic moment right there in its own, and very, very disturbing. Kenny Omega is one of the best talents out there, and I'm very glad he's getting the push he deserves. And now at Wrestle Kingdom 11, he'll be challenging in the main event for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship right now against Katsuyori Okada, which I hope it is Okada still, because I think that match will be absolutely insane. Even though I wouldn't mind, though, if they went the route with Omega and Tanahashi, because that makes sense. Since they didn't do the rematch they're supposed to. Or him and Naito, because they had a crazy match the night before, so I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch for the championship at Wrestle Kingdom 11. But nonetheless, Omega gets a promo after the match, talking about how the Bullet Club's still alive and well, and that New Japan is his home, and at Wrestle Kingdom he's pretty much become champion, and just a great celebration afterwards as well. So very happy for Kenny Omega, very excited to see where they go forward, building to Wrestle Kingdom, because he's gonna do great things leading into it as well. So I'm really excited for his road to Wrestle Kingdom as well as his Wrestle Kingdom 11 performance. So it's gonna be a fun ride for the next 5 months, or a little less than 5 months, so either Wrestle Kingdom. But overall, like I said, the final of G1 Climax 26 was a pretty fun show. Like I said, you had two great matches that are must-see in my opinion, and everything else is, okay to pretty much very good for the most part. So just a lot of overkill with the tag matches, if you ask me, but that's just my personal opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please leave a like. If you guys saw the show yourself, please leave your guys comments below about the show, your thoughts on it itself, what you agree with, what you don't agree with me, if you guys would want, or just leave your guys' thoughts on this video in general, if you guys watched the video in full. And if you haven't seen the show, just leave your guys' thoughts on this video if you guys would like. And yeah, as always, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching the video.